Hi everybody, Daichi from Crew Insight here. I just want to make a short video just to walk you through the platform, why we built it. And so first off, this is for home service business owners using Jobber. And we've just noticed that with the reports in Jobber, it can be helpful, but oftentimes you're having to export, import, do some spreadsheet magic to get the actual numbers that you want out of it. And so this is really to save you a ton of time and reduce that step. So we pull the information directly from your Jobber account, populate a ton of metrics inside of here so that you're not having to spend time actually crunching the numbers, and you can just go inside, view them, and then make the business decisions that you need to based on these dashboards. And so I'll give you a brief demo of the platform. Now, I'm on the homepage, so I'm logged in. First thing I want to mention is it's early. We're still adding a ton of features, a ton of metrics. And so if you do sign up for the free trial, so it's a 14-day free trial, we'll load your data. You can use all of the features on every plan. Click feedback, type in whatever you'd like to see or you feel like is an important metric, and we'll be able to see that and action that as soon as possible. So going through the dashboard, I'm starting on the home page, and you'll see a couple of metrics here. They're all focused on last 6 months. So as I go throughout this, you'll see there's a couple of different, we call them components. It'll be tiles, so kind of numbers in these boxes. You'll have graphs, you'll have some charts, and then you'll also have tables. And so on this homepage, you'll see a summary for revenue, so 6 months back, 6 months forward, some metrics up here, and then AR. I'll go through all these pages. So first, invoice. Same thing, tiles, graphs, charts, and then tables. And so these are all invoice related. So you can see average ticket, you can see a date picker. So if you wanted to change it to, let's say from April to present day, you'd be able to see, okay, here's all my invoices that I've been sending, paid, AR, past due, all of that is available here. We know that some of these exist in Jobber, right? Total invoices sent, average ticket, but we wanted to add these and then some other metrics, right? So one in here is average invoice payment days. So if you change the date range and you want to see how long is it taking for your clients to pay you, if you have like a benchmark, a key benchmark of, I want all my clients to pay within 2 days, 7 days, 15 days, and you see this number hovering above that, that's a good indication that maybe you need to change the way that you're collecting your invoices. And then in here, you obviously have your past due invoices in Jobber. We wanted to make it a little bit cleaner so that you can filter, maybe someone has more than one invoice past due. You'll be able to see that all in one client, multiple invoices. You can change it to see how, who's the longest past due or who has the highest balance. So you can do all of that in here. And of course, we're going to add more stuff on this page. For clients, we've split it to all clients and recurring. And recurring specifically, there's not too much in Jobber. So I'll go through that. But first, all clients, very straightforward. These are all metrics that most people will be familiar with. I'll say the one that we have in here that Jobber definitely doesn't is client lifetime value. So we have broken it out recurring and one-off. But what you can see is, when did they become a client with you? So when did they first sign on? How many jobs have they completed? How much are they spending per year? What is their total spend? So if you've used Jobber for 5 years and we're pulling in that data, you'll be able to see the average spend is different than the total spend. Who are your top clients? How many jobs those clients have completed? And in terms of, marketing dollars that you want to spend, you'll be able to see for a one-off client, okay, my average one-off client is bringing me in 1.5K. So how much should I be spending to acquire those clients? With recurring, same thing, 2.5. So they're probably staying with you maybe a decent amount of time, a year, 2 years, spending that much money. how much can you spend to either acquire clients from another company or just Google Ads, Facebook ads, etc. So this is a really nice one to see. With recurring clients, a lot of different metrics that don't exist in Jobber. And so we have kind of your active clients. So, how many clients do you have on board at any given present day? So that'll change. And you'll be able to see that here by kind of changing the date range and seeing, okay, so September, I added 5 total, right? The net difference is 5, but I actually added 7. I lost 2. So we've defaulted it to the net difference, but you can change it to just new or just churned or cancellations, but we call it churned. Scrolling down, recurring, straightforward. We've broken down business and residential, and then you have these 2 tables. So you can see when someone does cancel, you can see those cancellations. Maybe you can see the price of the package that they were on, how long they were a client with you. This is nice if you do want to maybe win them back or dive deeper into their client profile and see what was going on. You'll be able to kind of at least get it flagged here. Same thing with renewals. A lot of recurring businesses have, 6-month, 1 year, maybe 2-year packages, and you want to know when are they up for renewal. So we've included 30 days within a churn in case you're trying to win them back, but also, someone has 17 days left until their last visit. Maybe I should reach out to them before their last visit so that I can kind of win back that contract before they cancel and maybe think twice whether or not they want to go with somebody else. Next, we have employee page. So 2 tables here, job capacity and employees. So with capacity, you're essentially going to see their schedule. So how many visits they have, scheduled hours, and then actual hours based on timesheet data. So if I go back, you'll see, okay, here are the timesheet data. These are the given days. And it's just nice for planning. And for the employee jobs, you'll be able to select an employee, select the date range, and see all the jobs that they were assigned to. So if you're looking to see how much revenue employees are generating, this is a nice table to look at. And we've added other employees so that if you did need to break down that revenue between 2 or maybe 3 employees, you could do that as well. Next is conversion. So with conversion, straightforward, but we wanted to add some more numbers in here. So tiles, graphs, tiles, table. And so you'll be able to see, how many requests you're having, quotes you're sending, converted, the percentages, so your booking rate, your conversion rate, how many dollars you're converting, all of that is within these graphs. And these 3 here are things that we wanted to add because we know that people track them, but they don't exist in Jobber. So for instance, average time quotes marked approved. So when a lead comes in, they're asking for a request, maybe you're going on site, maybe you're quoting them over the phone, you're sending them that quote. How long does it take on average for them to actually mark that quote as approved? You probably have a goal in mind. Again, this is nice to just check. Is this within my goal? If it's creeping up, maybe I want to adjust something. And then for internally, these 2 numbers are related, right? So someone marks it as approved. Oh, I'm taking 1.5 days to actually schedule that job. So how long is it taking me to let that client know that I'm putting it on the schedule and they have a service date? The last thing I want to show is the financials page. So in financials, what you'll see is essentially job costing. So if you're on the Grow plan, you can see your job costing data. We will list all of the jobs for your one-off jobs in a date range, and you'll be able to filter this table how you like. So, if you don't care about, maybe you don't mark expense, you just do line item cost, you can take that off. You can filter. So job, maybe I just want to see pipe repairs. I'll put in pipe, boom, those will go. You can search as well. And this will just show you kind of your margin, your profit, job costing information for all of your jobs. And so, yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you did get to the end, if you have any questions, please shoot me a message. I'm happy to answer them and excited for you to try it out.